Hospital record on the 15th of the 5th says that Mum had dementia for 5 years, but she actually had it over 12 years, but more significantly in the last 5 years. It says that Mum's full-time carer was the husband, and that her knees were assistant to wash, dress. She can independently move about the house, but needs guidance room to room, which was absolute nonsense. In other documents in the hospital paperwork, it says that she went to keep fit every week, which she did. They used to walk around together. She didn't have any trouble. I was told that she fell, the day that she fell, she did tell me that she'd hurt her ankle, but she walked from the house down 2 steps to the car. She got in the car herself. We guided her because of the fact that, we were trying to help, but she was quite stubborn. She did it herself. And then I was told that she wouldn't have been able to have her femoral pin fitted because it was such a serious operation that she would have had to have gone in an ambulance, but she didn't. Anyway, this letter, this tells you, this is a letter, apparently 21st of June, 2016, which is the date. There we go, 21st of June 2016, in the doctor's letter to the coroner, head coroner, for the inquest. I'll come to that in a minute. But this is the letter that was put into the hospital to back up that piece of document, I believe, that piece of record. And it just says here that Mum had dementia, cognitive, over several years. Again, her husband says this about her, moderate mixed Alzheimer's, mixed type, but it says that she declined assessment of memory clinic in 2014. She didn't. She declined it in 2016. It says, together with her husband and sisters present, there you go. First noted by the family in 2007. Well, in 2007, she fell and fractured her right wrist whilst dancing at a party, and that's it there, 14th of the 1st, 2007. But it does say in this letter that she was physically fit and active lady, no sign of, doesn't say anything about dementia in there, but that's what they're trying to get at, that she had osteoporosis and signs of dementia from 2007, but it's absolute nonsense. It's just written to make it look like she did. It also says in here that my mum was a smoker, ex-smoker. She was an ex-smoker, quitted a while ago. My mum never smoked, never. Mum's husband smoked until he was 56, but my mum never smoked, not at all. She was dead against it. So this is just wrong, and it's written to make it look like that. It's just to make it look like that is true, but it's not. And that was on the 15th of the 5th, 2018. But my mum wasn't there for a full week until a week later. So these two are to back each other up, basically. But they've got different things about my mum from what my mum actually had wrong with her. This one here is the letter to the head coroner for the inquest, and it says that she was Mum's doctor for 14 years, starting in 2004, and her husband and myself first noticed memory impairment in 2016. However, she refused referral to memory clinic in 2016, that was. But eventually she was diagnosed in the summer, which is June the 21st, 2016, and assessed that she had diagnosed with Alzheimer's, mild Alzheimer's. Doesn't say anything about mixed or anything like that. And that was on the 21st of June, 2016. So they're trying to write that she was sicker than she was and she was in the hospital for longer than she was. But this letter, which is the letter in the actual inquest for the coroners, says otherwise. I'm just putting this in here, that this is the letter which was the final letter for when my mum's date of removal for the registry thing, for the for the doctor's registry, and it was mum's doctor from 21st of October 2004 until the 11th of June 2018. And if you watch the video about the hacking, it's the same date that's on my phone calls and messages, and it's the same date on my Facebook, where all the dates were changed to that date, 11th of June 2018. And the letters from the doctor and from the hospital in 2007, and the hospital, the letter that's been put in 2018, and the record from 2018. The letter is to back up the record, but the doctor says otherwise, and the hospital says otherwise as well. And the other hospital record that says my mum had a gynecology thing for years, but for 35 years, but she didn't. She only got diagnosed with that in 2016, the same year that she got diagnosed with dementia.